here from Bubbles and Baubles and Bows, and I am here for another soaping adventure with y'all. First of all, I want to apologize for my video being late. I know I usually have it up on Saturdays, but I had a very busy weekend. A few different things went on, and plus I was caught up trying to make the soapy embeds for this this soap today. I used a cookie cutter to make the soap cookies that are going to go on the front of the soap once it's made. It's going to be another whole other step after the soap is made, and I'll be showing all that to y'all. But I got the cookie cutters from Katie's Custom Cookies, and she is on Etsy, and I will put a link in the description box below with her Etsy shop if y'all want to go and check out all her little cookie cutters and things like that. She's actually, I looked it up on her little information, she is actually a baker herself, so she knows what she's doing when it comes to cookie cutters. But I don't, however. It took me a week to figure out how to get these cookie cutters right with the soap dough, but I did the best I could, and they're hopefully cute and y'all like them. But anyway, the soap is going to be Hocus Pocus inspired soap. It's going to be 3 of them, in on 3 different Saturdays. The first one I'm doing today is going to be the Winifred soap. Then there'll be a Mary and a Sarah soap. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. I have got my oils already in here, and they are at room temperature and ready to be mixed with the lye. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay. And this soap, I'm going to do 2 different, I'm going to do the topping, a red for Winifred's hair, and I'm going to have green and white stripes in the main base of the soap. So anyway, let me go ahead and mix this until emulsification, and we'll get on with the soap. Okay, so the scent I'm using today for our Winifred soap is going to be sour watermelon candy, and that is going to be from Nature's Garden. It smells so yummy, just like the watermelon candy. So alright, so let me go ahead and I'm just going to make sure it's all mixed in real good. And I'm just going to mix it just until emulsification, because I don't want this to move fast. So, and now I'm just going to split off my colorants for her hair, Winifred's hair. I'm going to be using from the Chemistry Connection. It is just red 40, and I'm going to mix it with a little bit of Queen of Hearts from Nurture Soap. So let's go ahead and separate this. You'll see I have a new little pouring container, so I don't have to stop the video and pour now, which is wonderful, because that saves a lot of time, and y'all can see what I'm doing. going to divide it as evenly as possible. Get all that soap out of there. Okay. Alright. Alrighty. So we're going to start with this first one. And in my first one, I'm going to do the white part. And only color I'm going to be using for that is titanium dioxide. And that's just so it stays nice and white. Okay. And I'm just going to stir this in, whisk this in, like I said, because I want as much time as possible. And I want this moving fast. So. A bit wider. Okay. Alright. Put that aside. And now I'm going to do my red. And I'm going to do the green stripe in Enchantment. And that is from Nurture Soap. So, I made a little boo-boo just a minute ago. I put some red in here and then I realized that it was supposed to be a green and white stripe instead of red. So, let's hope it stays green. Alright. So, I think they'll stay green. Alright. I'm going to add just a little bit more green, just to be on the safe side. Now this green is going to turn an ugly color, but then it turns back nice and vibrant and pretty. So, and I'm just using my whisk right now, like I said, because I want this to kind of move slow. I haven't added my fragrance oil yet. So, there we go. Alright. Now I'm going to add my sin in. It smells so good. I don't know. I'm sure you've seen Hocus Pocus. It's like one of my favorite little Halloween movies. We actually went to Salem one year for Halloween and trick-or-treated up there. And you know that Salem is where the Hocus Pocus was filmed. So we went to all the little sites there, and I'm just going to stick blend this to make sure that colorant is, that scent is in there really good. So anyway, we went to Salem. We got to see where the big dance is, where Bette Midler sings I Put a Spell on You. We went to the graveyard where everything was filmed, with the zombie ex-boyfriend that had his mouth closed shut. So anyway, it was a very nice little experience. If you can go to Salem for that, I would suggest you do it. It was very fun. There's all kinds of little fun things to do. They actually have like things to do in October all month long. So it is so cool. But anyway, let me get my mold together and then we'll go ahead and start pouring. So I'll see you in a minute. Okay everybody, we're back and I'm going to go ahead and start pouring. I'm going to pour my green layer first. And I guess I was going to do shops, but I think I'm just going to do a swirl, like an in the mold swirl. And just kind of alternate in the colors just a little bit. And like I said, this will turn back its pretty color. It's nice bright green color. So, like I said, it mutates. All right. Wipe my hands a little bit here. This fragrance is so wonderful. Smells sour, like sour candy, just like Halloween, and just like, you know, if Winifred Sanderson could be smelling, she'd smell like a sour candy. So anyway, so that is the base part. I'm going to go ahead and mix up my frosting, and I will be right back. Okay everybody, I'm back and I've mixed my piping up. I have got red 40 in here, and it's unscented soap topping. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do this to make her little, you know, her little tops, but I've used the round tip. You know, her hair has a certain way it sits on top of her head, almost like a shape of a heart. So let me see how I can get that to look like that. I think I got it down in my head, but sometimes what you have in your head does not translate to your soap. So okay. I kind of got to be quiet while I do this, so, you know, enjoy the silence because you know I like to talk. You know, she puts all her curls on top of her head. And I'm popping it a little looser consistency, so it kind of just floats down, sort of like curls. So I think that's about all I'm going to be able to do on this. Okay, so let's hope that it comes out right. Like I said, I have it in my brain, but sometimes what we have in our mind does not translate into what we're doing. So, alright. So there's that. Now for the little embeds. I have made, as I said at the beginning of the video, I made some soap cookies. And this is what they look like. And they're going to go on the front of the actual soap once it's cut. And it's got the 3 witches on the front. And I painted their hair the color that it's supposed to be, the black, red, and the yellow. And it says it's just a bunch of Hocus Pocus. And you know, that's what Winifred says in the movie. I tried to get my stamps to match up with the witch that says it in the movie. And I also have made some little soap dough. I don't know if you can see them. They're the book that Winifred uses in the movie. So I'm going to put those on there. And then I also have, and this is something different I've tried, are some green glitter resin witch hats. So these are little charms that I made with my own little hands, and they're little witch hats. So whenever you use the soap, you have a little charm to keep as a keepsake after. So, alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get started and see how we're going to do this. So I'm just going to put, let me see. I guess I can just put the little books. I'm trying to line them up. I marked some spots here where because I don't want to cut the books. I'm just going to kind of put them, I guess, in one of the hair side, and then put a little charm or a little witch hat on the side. So. And I didn't make my little mold only come with, it's a 10 witch hat mold, so that's all I made. I wanted to see how they sold, so let's see. There's the little witch hats. And now I'm going to do the little books. Gotta turn it this way, guys. I'll show you what it looks like when I get done. But I have to I don't want to cut the little books, so I don't want to set them where you can see the little eye that's on there. Yeah, I worked really hard on these little books, boy. I tell you, this was some time consuming. This is a time consuming, so that's why it's just going to be a limited edition, because that's, you know, unless I get a great outpouring of people wanting them, you know. So, okay. And I've only got 9 books, so so some of these down here are going to be for me and my little family to use. My little girl loves Hocus Pocus. So anyway, I'm also going to put on some Mad Oils or Mad Micah's Ruby Slippers glitter on top, just to make it look a little magical. You know, because she's a magical, crazy woman. So, you know, glitter makes it look a little, adds a little extra something to it. You know. And I'm also going to add some Mad Micah's Nina Simone's glitter. Like I said, that makes it look a little extra magic in the air there. I just spilled a ton of glitter there. Okay. All right, everybody. That's it for tonight. I will have y'all back tomorrow to when I cut this in 18 to 24 hours, and then we'll put our little soap cookies on. I'll have y'all there for that, and see how this turns out. All right. Thank y'all for joining me, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay, everybody, I'm back, and here we are with our cut soap bars. And now we're going to put my cute little soap dough cookie cutter embeds on the front of it. And remember, that is at Katie's Custom Cookies. And you can get these little cutters. She's got a bunch of different kinds. So all I'm doing is taking a little paintbrush, and I'm putting some distilled water on the back of my little cookie cutter and I'm going to press it on to the soap bar. And just remember, in the movie, Winifred says it's all just a bunch of hocus pocus, and that's why she has this little imprint on her soap bar. So, and these little soap cookies are not the easiest, not for me. Now, B from Sorcery Soaps, she is magnificent at these. She is a little genius. She's a genius at making this stuff. I don't know how she does it. She's so creative. She can make all kinds of little cute things. So be sure to check her out too. And you can actually buy a recipe for soap dough. I make my own soap dough, but I'm really considering trying hers to see if it works any better with these little cookie cutters that I got. And just basically in general, I mean, Her dough doesn't look like it gets gummy or any. I mean, it looks perfect. It looks just like cookie dough. So anyway, so that is, let me just show you what it looks like. This is what the little finished product looks like. So it's got the three sisters. It says it's just a bunch of Hocus Pocus. It's got her little green witch hat and her book. And I did pretty good on her hair, I think, to get the kind of effect that I was wanting. It's in the shape of her hair in the movie. So it was really fun making it. It was a lot of work, but like I said, these soaps will be a limited edition. So I probably won't be making these again unless, you know, unless there's a big outpour of people wanting them. So, but anyway, thank you again for joining me for another soapy episode. If you liked what you saw here and enjoyed it and learned something, be sure to hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button and subscribe to our channels, and be sure to hit the notification bell as well. That way you will be notified of any kind of new content that we are uploading, depending on which choice that you pick in the drop down menu on the bell. Share our videos. We also have a Facebook page, Bubbles, Baubles, and Bows on Facebook. We have Twitter, TikTok now. I'm uploading videos to TikTok. I didn't think I would ever do TikTok, but you know, it seems to be the thing now, good tool to use. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm also on Instagram. So I will have all those links are in the bottom except for my TikTok, and I'll be adding it to this video. But anyway, go over to my Etsy shop and check out our Etsy shop over there and see if there's anything that you like. There's a free gift with every purchase and free shipping for over $35. So anyway, it was nice having fun with y'all again today, and I look forward to our next soaping adventure. Alright, talk to y'all later. Bye.